All right, we're up. I'm doing this for 30 minutes again. Let's let's see if it's working. It's working. Cool. If I can find my mouse on my screen. All right, I have to work today, so we're doing a little quick drawing session again. And I'm gonna be working on this thing because it's due tomorrow. And that's not done yet either. Yeah, so this is for a mural that wraps around a box. So we'll see if we can get it done. Also, is the music too loud? I think the music might be a tad too loud. Goodness, it's not letting me click. Let me click it. Gosh, please. Why is it not clicking at all? Is it on a different desktop or something? There we go. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Mondays are always good. Most of the time. If you can get your Monday cooking, they can be good. And I was going to set a timer. It's already going. Gosh, my brain's all over the place today. So, today I'm working at my studio. Gonna be doing some concept art. And I need to finish this today as well after work, so just doing a little quick warm up by working on it a little bit. Good morning, Shravya, sorry. The question though is, this is not up to date. Hold on, I got some NDA stuff on my screen. This is the one we want. I found it. Awesome. I actually don't think I got any NDA stuff. Hold on, guys. It's opening a huge file. The file is literally giant. And it's not responding. Anyways, while we wait for... Oh, it opened. Good. Awesome. This is the file I'm working on. Yeah, look at this. So much better. We have to figure out some of the building details still. Like, I want to put a window in there, but I think that's going to take up too much brain power for talking and drawing at the same time. So we're just going to fill in as much as we can. I do think this should maybe fade down. So let me select this. Your screen time is going off the charts. You gotta put a screen time restriction on there. Or just lock your phone in another room. There we go. I also have a very, very bad habit with screen time. It is not a healthy thing. Scroll and scroll and scroll. I was doing that this morning. That's why I'm later today. I was like, Monday. You feel kind of sad. That is too relatable. I feel like sadness for me originates primarily from a place of being exhausted and then not wanting to do anything. And then in not doing anything, I start not being interested in doing anything. And the result of not being interested in doing anything is something similar to depression, because I just lose interest in doing everything I usually care about. I found the best thing for me in those moments is to just do stuff anyways, even if I don't want to. Do not let my emotions dictate my actions. Let my values dictate my actions. But that's much easier said than done. I struggle every day to live that out. Oh my gosh, dude, you're probably homesick if your sister came and visited you. Yeah. You like the blue shed? Thank you. It's supposed to be like a little shopper's corner, but I still need to like figure out some of the details. I do feel like it sometimes. I feel like sometimes I feel like I just need to scroll social media for a couple of hours and then I do and I feel worse. I'm sure many people of our generation have that same strange conundrum. The algorithm does not feed your soul, unfortunately. It feeds you with memes, which are very funny and can lift you up, but in my opinion, what is probably the best thing is to go with your friends and like make memes together. Just like outside, take pictures, caption them. Yeah, exhausted yet demanded at work. There's a balance for sure. But honestly, what I'm finding is if I'm exhausted, it's usually a sign that I'm doing something incorrectly. When I'm doing what I love and when I'm doing it with the right mindset, it's much harder to get exhausted. Whereas when I do get exhausted, it's more of a response to something that is wearing on me. So any sort of work that does not feel fulfilling, which can be because I'm not good at it or because I feel like it's meaningless, that sort of work has a much higher likelihood to create a sense of exhaustion. An algorithm reset can be good. That's where you just click not interested in everything that is not interesting. But it's hard. I will not lie. I have fully experienced that. Good morning, everyone. Still people coming and going. I know Instagram Live is unique because it sends you a notification that I'm live, but I know a lot of people like to click around on Instagram. It's high. It has a high click rate, so people click away as soon as they click on it. Versus Twitch, people click and stay for a while, or even YouTube, people click and stay for a while there too. I feel like we should get like a... I'm wearing a weight vest, by the way. That's why it looks kind of weird. Dude, it hurts. Oh my gosh, yeah. I think it's because the reason I say I think I'm doing something wrong when I'm exhausted is because fulfilling work makes me excited to work more. Like if I'm working with other people on a game jam, like of course I'm gonna need to rest after a 48-hour game jam because that stuff is just like it wears down on you. But during the 48-hour game jam, while I'm focused and working, I feel very energized by that work. But yeah, afterwards, of course, rest is very important. But I think rest can be difficult to balance because I have the habit of resting too much once I rest, which then results in, like, how shall I say, I'll rest past the point where it's good for me and then it will cause me to lose momentum. I haven't decided on this philosophy very well. This is just me thinking out loud at this point. Bro, what did I do? This file is huge. It is actually giant, so I'm like trying to do it and it's too big. Yeah, procrastination and lazy. I'll get to a point in my rest where it's no longer rest and it's just me procrastinating work. And then all momentum is gone. Oh boy. Dude, this file's too big. The reason for the weighted vest is because I didn't work out this morning and I still want those gains. And also because it makes me sit up straight. Because all the weight is on my back, so instead of hunching over my drawing tablet, it makes me sit upright. Bro, do you see how much this is lagging? This is so annoying. What I should do is oh my gosh. Is my computer plugged in? Yeah. Interesting. There we go, no, it's not lagging. I'm just not gonna move the canvas around. It's when I try to change the size of the brush. I mean, the problem isn't the computer, I don't think. I think it's the file size. Like, this file is 15 gigabytes. I think this is the biggest file size I've ever worked with. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at this. The width is 17,000 pixels and the height is 11,000. That's crazy, dude. This is actually the biggest file. Yo, what's up, Jay? I know, that's it's 15. That's why it's lagging. It's because you zoom in and the pixels just keep going. It's because it's being printed on a huge signal box, so I can't have a low. I could have probably done the panels separately, but it would have been harder to get them to feed into one another. Yeah, I've been streaming shorter periods of time now because it's too difficult to try to go for a 3-hour stream. So I've been doing these shorter ones. I started again last week. Guys, I don't think I can work on this file. It's too big. It's too big, unfortunately. I'm gonna open another one. I'm gonna save this and just make a new file. Could not save. It's too big. Let's just make a new file. And then I'll draw whatever you guys think I should draw. It's too big. It's lagging. It doesn't like it when I'm streaming. Genshin Impact? I had a friend, I was an RA in college, and I had a friend who was one of my residents, and he played so much Genshin Impact. And for people on YouTube and Twitch who don't normally hang out often, I have Instagram streaming too, but you can't see the multi-stream from the Instagram. So, or the multi-stream chat, because for some reason my application doesn't support it. Yeah, this is much better. It's not lagging. Oh, do you? I did not play it. I played like the first few minutes of Genshin. And then my phone overheated because I had like a iPhone 5S at the time. I could probably play it now. I have a much better phone now. That's a funny face. I am the rare IG streamer, yes. Yeah, it works fine when I'm not streaming. It's when I'm streaming that it starts to lag and not paint. I think it's just like probably system resources, honestly. Like, let me check this. Like, what's on the top of the CPU? It's Firefox. Of course it's Firefox. Krita and Firefox. And then Streamlabs. Is this look good? If I flip this, am I going to be unhappy? There's a pretty high chance I'm going to be unhappy. Where is flip? Yeah, we got to fix that. Oh my gosh, I drew on the background. I don't think I've heard of reductions. No. Is that where you paint with, essentially just shadows? Dude, I know. Eyes are difficult from the side. Is it... Does Cynix have the videos where you draw, like, from the box? Essentially, like, do you think of the eyes as if they were in a box? Dude, yeah, it has been a hot minute. I did not go to Lightbox last year just because I was trying to save money. I'm gonna go this year though. But I've been working at a studio called Skypunk, and we've been working on a Zelda-like. But of course, the economy is very interesting right now, so getting additional funding and investment has been a bit difficult, so I offered to go part-time to help the studio like save money and get the next people in the pipeline of game making, which is more 3D modelers and like character designers and riggers. I was learning how to do that stuff, but I was so slow because I'm mostly trained in like concept art. So just recently I went part-time, and now I'm like working on some of my own stuff. Oh yeah, the trade war. Yeah, the bare minimum style dictated by lighting. It's like a duotone, right? Kind of like the old comic books. Kind of like this almost. I'm from Washington State, the great city of Seattle, land of the Puget Sound. That's where I'm from. It's beautiful here. My Oppa moved here. My Oppa and Oma moved here from Germany. Originally, they moved to Canada. Then they were traveling via road trip to the States. They saw Washington, reminded them of their home in Bremen. Then they decided to settle down in Everett. And then my granny and grandfather came from England, and they moved here from England, specifically from Bournemouth, aka Poole, kind of like right along the border there. And they moved here as a part of something called the Boeing brain drain in the 60s, when Boeing Aerospace Company hired a bunch of engineers from different countries, including England. Hiya, what's up, KD Cakes? I assume you're KT on YouTube. What's up? Yeah, this kind of does look like JoJo's. I should push it further into that territory. Maybe some pink in the eyes. Yeah. Yo, Australia. I have so much family in Australia. I love watching art streams. I need to do it more. Because you actually get to see people's process, which on Instagram, when you just see the finished photo, you don't really see. Dude, I'm very glad I have crazy lore. It's pretty fun. Unfortunately, I cannot speak German. My dad really tried to get me to speak German. German was his first language. And I just did not pick it up. Oh boy, we got a Twitch bot. Hopefully they just go away. I think we need to like chill out the eyes more. Yeah, this is looking okay. It's a good warm-up. I'm gonna have to be doing a lot of concepts today. I think I have to do some drawovers for some 3D stuff. Got a sculptor working with us, and he's a very good sculptor. But, of course, I'm the art director, so I get a little bit of a say in it. Dude, 4 languages? Yeah, I should give it manga hair. Let's see what I can manage. 4 languages is crazy. I wish I knew 4 languages. I know Japanese at a very beginner level too. Took Spanish in high school. Leaving to Italy next week, so I'm trying to learn Italian really quick, but I doubt it's gonna happen. Aiming to learn 500 words, which is crazy if you think about it, but then if you remember half of those are just like Latin bases, it becomes easier. That's looking okay. 3D model program, Blender. We literally use Blender for everything except rigging. It's crazy. Blender is probably the most powerful tool that's free. If you're familiar with Blender, Blender is... it's goated. Oh yeah, India has so many languages. I admire Indian culture, just like everyone being able to speak such different languages and yet still be able to understand one another because language proficiency is so high. My fiance's dad grew up in India. He was his parents were diplomats or something like that. But he went to one of those like international schools, so he never got really fully immersed apparently, but it's like a huge part of who he is. Yeah, I would definitely recommend Blender. It has a bit of a learning curve, but if you learn how to use it, it is one of the most powerful tools that I could think of. Even Krita, because Krita and Blender are like the two open source kings of the creative like makerspace, in my opinion. Krita, this application, that's with a K, Krita, they have a bunch of applications that let you do UV painting directly into the app. Yeah, Sanskrit seems like a very cool language too. I don't know that much about it, but I read like I forget the name of the book. It was like originally written in Sanskrit. Sanskrit. I think it's called the Bhagavad Gita. I read it in college. That is a wild, wild book. It's one of the oldest books in the world, I'm pretty sure too. Let's flip. Definitely giving like anime. I think we can make the hair a little less wild. Maybe more graphic. Yeah, that's looking much better. Honestly, warming up in the morning like this is very good for my mental. Like being able to actually do art well. Alright, have a nice rest of your evening if you're eating dinner. Thanks for hanging out, Shravya. Have a good one. Grease lighting in the back. I don't think I know grease lighting. What is grease lighting? Is that like grease pencil blender? Like EV cycles? I should look that up. No, it's not. Bye bye. Have a good one, Travia. Oh, from the movie Grease. Oh, dude, I have only seen that movie once. I saw it was like 16. The hair is kind of grease. I kind of want to give it some oil painting textures. How much time do I have left? 3 minutes? That's enough time. Yeah, there we go. We just need to do the edges, really. Because if we do the edges, then that will read like an oil painting. There we go. Yeah, when I saw Grease, I was like, I don't know if this movie has aged too well. I'm reading a pretty interesting book right now. It's called The Magic of Recluse. Yeah, I love these brushes. They're so fun. The book is essentially like a... feels almost like a Hunger Games Harry Potter. It's a very easy book to listen to while making art. Probably gonna listen to it today. I almost want to do some watercolor too. Like what is the analog of this color? Yellow. Let's do like an orange. Like a brown almost. Will that look good? No. If we do pink, blue, green. Yeah, some green will look good. This is almost like Splatoon colors. It's lagging though. Oh my gosh. My back is sore already from this thing. This weight vest. It's looking cool though. I almost kind of want it to be more pink in here. Gains, yep. I should probably actually work out today in addition to wearing the vest. Main reason I'm wearing the vest too is because I saw a dude who wore one for 1 week and he gained like 4 pounds of muscle just from wearing it. Because he had the added weight of it, like just putting pressure on his muscles, so his muscles got stronger. My best friend, he works as a strength coach at West Point. But like, it's so crazy because he like can front squat 4 plates now. The timer's done. I'm gonna just finish this up and then I'll go. He can squat 4 plates now, like front squat 4 plates. And I remember back in college, we would like, what's it called? We would spot each other's bench press, and like we were around the same. Now he's like 30 pounds big, like more than me, and I'm like, bro, I guess that's what you get if your entire job is working out. I've known him since high school. We ran the 4x4 together in state track. Let me get an outline on this. Let's see if this looks good. It might not. This is looking okay. I don't know. It makes it look a little bit too much. I might do this instead. What we need is like, what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll just get a slightly more saturated pink and go underneath it like this. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, I'm gonna finish this up and then I'm gonna start working. And then I have to finish the PNA signal box later today. Hello. What's up, Patilia Arts? I don't know about that, but I might call it. I have to work, guys. I have to go off to my job. I'll save this real quick, though. As like, I'll save it here. Not a very good name. Face new. But it works. I'll show you what I was working on. I can show this because it's a commission that I did not have to sign an NDA for. Yeah, this one. Check this out. I finished this yesterday. I've been working on this commission so long. Beneath the trees where nobody sees. Short but good. I'll check it out. That sounds like a good book, actually. Let me add it to my Goodreads. Yeah, this is the characters I worked on for my friend who is writing a fantasy novel, and these are the main characters in the fantasy novel. I'm pretty happy with it. There are some things that I would probably go back and redo if I had more time. Like, I'd probably get the line art on this one much better, because like I did the line art on this character very good, and then this one not as good, but yeah. I'd also probably redo the armor because the armor is a little bit unbalanced. Like there's too many detail points versus like the latest one I did was this one, and I feel like the detail points are all up here and there, which works really well. But oh, it's a graphic novel. Okay. Beneath the trees. I love graphic novels. Beneath the trees where nobody sees. Oh, this looks so good. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I'll definitely add this to my want to read. Look at that cover. That's a great cover. Look at that. All right, everyone. I'm going to call it. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Quick little 30-minute live stream. Probably earlier if I can. You're trying to write one too? I'm also trying to write one. It's not easy to make graphic novels. Those things are very difficult. Maybe I'll work on that tomorrow. I should be working on that. All right, everyone. Oh, Mr. Roach, what's up? I'm just ending this live stream, but good to see you. I'm ending it because I have to go to work. This is what we worked on. All right, guys. I hope you have a good day. I have to go do my job and make art commercially now. Peace out. And make sure to go outside. It's sunny here. If it's not sunny where you are, maybe bring a raincoat or something. All right. Bye-bye.